Vygotsky's theory of social development argues that community and language play a central part in learning, while John Piaget's concluded that children's cognitive development happens in stages. Vygotsky rejected his ideas and believed that children develop independently of specific stages as the result of social interactions. Vygotsky claimed that we are born with four elementary mental functions: attention, sensation, perception, and memory. It is our social and cultural environment that allows us to use these elementary skills to develop and finally gain a higher mental functions. This development ideally happens in the zone of proximal development. But first, what is zone of proximal development or ZPD? The ZPD is the difference between what a learner can do without help and what they can do with help from a more knowledgeable other. Example of this is teacher, peer, or mentor. First, there is what we can do on our own. Then, there is the zone of proximal development, which represents what we can do with the help of an adult, a friend, a technology, or what Vygotsky called the more knowledgeable other. And the last is what there is what's beyond our reach. And what is scaffolding and fade-away technique? Scaffolding is a teaching technique rooted in Vygotsky's theory of the zone of proximal development. It refers to the temporary support given to a learner to help them accomplish a task they cannot yet do independently, but can achieve with guidance. And scaffolding and fade-away technique is based on Vygotsky's sociocultural theory, and his concept of zone of proximal development refers to how support is gradually reduced as a learner becomes more competent and independent.
To illustrate this, let us think of twins who are raised to the community in which boys are expected to learn and succeed while girls around are expected to be pretty. At the age of 10 months, both have the ability to crawl under in the zone of proximal development for learning how to stand on their feet. The more knowledgeable other, in this case, the father, provides the boy with opportunities to practice in the playroom that he is equipped with scaffolding. And other objects, the boy is encouraged to explore the equipment, and eventually he uses it to pull himself up. A few hours later, he is cruising along the stretches, and a few days later, he is standing on his feet. The girl also has the potential to stand but does not receive any support in learning the skill. When we compare the two, we see that while the girl is still trying to get up, the boy has moved into a new zone. He knows how to balance while standing and now has the potential to learn how to walk. Both eventually learn how to walk, but according to Vygotsky, the boy will be more skills. The same principles apply to all learning and the development of higher cognitive function. And only those learning with the assistance of capable mentor can reach the full potential of their ability.
Vygotsky therefore believed that inside the zone of proximal development, learning can proceed development, which means that child is able to learn skills that go behind the natural maturity. He also established an explicit connection between speech and mental concept, arguing that inner speech develops from external speech by a gradual process of externalization. This means that thought itself develops as a result of conversation. Therefore, younger children who don't finish this process can also think out loud once the process is complete. Inner speech and spoken language become independent. Lev Vygotsky died of tuberculosis in 1934. At the age of 37, despite his young age, he became one of the most influential psychologists of the 20th century. with others, we get them frames for thinking on their own.
Pinal. Sige. 1, 2, 3, action. Nanginginig pa siya, oh. Sige, hawakan mo yan niya, mahulog yan niya. Yung pala eh, marunong na eh. Yeah, bitawan mo na yan niya, marunong na yan. Gumigewang siya, oh. Ayan. Ayos, ayos. Okay na. Sabi mo, sabihin the right thing to do. Muna, tatag mo muna. Tapos yung magas. Kasi ganoon din sa paglang side. Pag nandyan na, ganyan na. Kuhain yung gitna. Dalawang fold. 1. Ayan na. Ayos! Okay, go. Six, 7, 8, sige.
Una, gagawin mo yung ginawa mo kanina. Pa-cross. Pagkatapos, nagawa ka ng bilog sa isa ng kamay. Tapos, ipapatong mo sa dito. Tapos kukunin mo dito sa kabila. Yun, yun na. Taran!